Well, hosts all over the world have been sharing their unique spaces on Airbnb for well over a decade. In 2021 alone, hosts of one-of-a-kind stays on Airbnb earned nearly $1 billion. To talk about his experience being a host with his own tiny home is Ellis Nanny. Ellis, good morning. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, a unique stay. What do you think makes unique stays increasingly appealing for travelers and for hosts?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that right now, from a traveler perspective, we live in a time where it's easy to be location independent. A lot of people are working on the road, traveling and working. And I think that if you're these people who have a lot more time to spend in destinations, would rather stay somewhere inspiring, somewhere unique, somewhere with a good photo, rather than just, a generic hotel room. And so I think that as a traveler, being a traveler myself, you're always looking for a unique experience. And it doesn't always have to come from the destination. Sometimes it can actually come from your accommodation. And then from a hosting perspective, what's nice is that Airbnb has created a platform where those people who want a unique experience can easily go on their online and find you. So it's very easy to take a small idea and turn it into huge returns or a source of passive income or even just a side hustle for whatever you've got going on in life.
And now you're doing this with a tiny home, is that right?
That is correct. Yep.
Okay, so what what defines a tiny home for people that may not know about? Is a certain square footage, number of bedrooms? What's that all about?
I'll be honest, there's definitely a little flexibility in how they're defined, but I think that usually it's got to be under like 400 square feet for it to be a tiny house. Mine is a 10 by 20, 200 square foot structure with an 80 square foot loft, which acts as a sleeping area. And then outside I have, curated a different experience to kind of open it up and provide more space for a single or double or triple guest.
Okay. It seems like a pretty unique listing, I guess. I don't know how many other tiny homes are on there, but do you enjoy maybe the creative part of this, of marketing something like a tiny home?
Yeah, I think that that's one of the biggest benefits is just having, as a host, you have that creative outlet to have a lot of fun with it. Like you said, you don't have to build a tiny house. You don't have to build a hobbit hole. Like you can also just turn a bedroom, an RV, a backyard into some kind of a glamping experience. There's a lot of ways that you can express your creativity and curate a unique experience for travelers, and also be rewarded with that income.
Ellis Nanny, tiny homeowner on Airbnb. Thanks for your time, Ellis. Really appreciate it, and we'll be looking for your listing.
Absolutely. Come visit.